Wow, that's odd. I had no idea I'm live. Okay, let me run some commercials. Looks like I'm gonna have to. Okay. Where are we?
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought, with it being such a unique thing, that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it.
Morning.
On the first visit, Jack took us into his another room, a separate room, and there were these brown parcels full of artwork piled up. And he said to me, "You draw like I do." We were in the studio for 5 hours, you know, it was fantastic. And there's this, he's got this desk, and everything he's ever drawn has come from this desk. And then I would just go with the flow, and that's what this film is about. It's just a unique film of him.
He says, "I beat you." He says, "They say we came in under the dead heat." He says, "That's not true because I beat you." And the American said, "Well," he says, "if you like to think so," he says, "but I know the real story." He says, I know I clearly won that one." Well, Joe is 6'3", and I was a run, say, from the Lower East Side. And being Joe's partner was an advantage to me because Joe was believable, you know. They would talk to Joe, and the Goodman brothers would get to know him. Martin Goodman owned Marvel at that time. He went to his mother and he says, "Look, Jackie got a job drawing." He says, "They're paying him part, they're paying him money for drawing." He says, "Suppose I go with Jackie." He says, and he says, "They'll pay me money." He says, "I'll draw and they'll pay me money." He said, "I'll give the money to you," which we did. We gave it all to our mothers. They called me from Nassau. You know, I lived in Long Island. And they say, "Would you like to come down and draw these guys in training?" I swear, this is not a story. And I said, "Yes, of course, I'd love to come down."
What are you doing?
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, after Apocalypse.
Chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber. Let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous. Let's misbehave. When Adam won Eve's hand, he wouldn't stand for teasing. He didn't care about those apples out of season. They say the spring means just one thing to little lovebirds. We're not above birds. Let's misbehave.
The Madness Comic Network and Comic-Related Madness proudly presents Madness Tuesday Morning Brew. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zandt on YouTube.
hey, yo, can y'all hear me? Somebody say, oh, hell yeah, we can hear you in the chat, so I know. All right, what's up? I'm here today with Rich Perotta.
Sorry, man. I thought I was the one who was here first, and that's why I clicked on the commercial.
No, if I'm here, I got the ads, bro, always.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know you were there yet.
No worries. And I will play your trailer again. I didn't mean to cut it off.
No, that's fine. I don't like it. I'm gonna do another one in a few days, so whatever.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. Well, we also have people waiting in the background. Y'all know him.
Wait, who?
You know him.
So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
Kick the chocks out from under the wheels. Flaps up. No offense, Margaret. Contact. We're off. Rum, rum.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Oh, what heights will hit? On with the show, this is it.
The doctor is in, babies. What's up?
What's up, Doc? Now today,
hey, Fanta, Abo.
Hello,
today we are joined by
hi, sweetheart.
congoers in Savannah and
you
know people that make things happen, like World War Hell Dan. Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have been able to take the show to Savannah.
What's going on, Dan?
World War Hell Dan.
Just recovering still, and still got
Con aftermath, baby. Woo!
Yeah, and Take Fair Presents has still got a lot of work to do here. I got about 2 to 3 days to do it.
Oh crap! Well, I got faith in you guys, and without me over there interrupting you every 5 minutes, you should be able to get something done.
You were good, right? You were good.
We also have a Savannah Comic Con fan creator that showed up. He was there. Tanner Hurley did the first ever drawing at a Madness table, and we framed that dude up right away.
Oh man, that looks great.
What's going on,
First
Tanner?
person to ever camp out.
Doing good.
First person to ever camp out at a Madness table, sit down, and do a drawing. Dude, you're going to go down in history for that. I'm just saying, you know, we'll never forget.
You sure it's not infamy?
Well, you know, hanging out with us, it could be.
I love that Tanner was on the show the night before, and then and then we go live. We're on the floor, and this dude comes walking up, and everybody's going, "Is that Tanner?
Is that Tanner?
What the hell? How did he get there?"
No. It's like we talk to so many people, right? And then you get in a con atmosphere, and it's not just us. It's so freaking many other people, and you definitely get caught up in the moment, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
All I was trying to do was make sure everybody that was watching was seeing something that looked fun, that looked like they want to come hang out, right?
All I wanted was a sandwich.
I mean, I was in that zone, you know. It's like, make sure what's on the camera is appealing, that the people watching are having fun. That's totally in the zone, man.
Yeah, and I remember the first day of the con. Oh god, that was hectic. We were like chickens with our heads cut off, and then we were like, once we got there, it was like, it's not as bad as we thought. It's not as bad as we thought.
And I mean, we were one cord. We had one cord that we didn't have to connect a monitor to my computer, right? So Jeremy Mace, the guy who runs the G.I. Joe Con, totally came to our rescue, brought over his laptop, brought over a camera, you know, and hooked us up and let us use it all day, you know. And then the next day, of course, like I said, it was like a test run. And the next day we had everything we needed. We hooked it up. We had our speakers. We had it all. The first day it was hard to hear you guys because it was just a laptop speaker. The second day, we had a set of speakers where I had one pointed out at the crowd and one pointed toward me so I could hear. And the people that walking by the table could also hear you guys, right? Dude, it was badass. It was fun. We know how to do this now. That right, Dan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We learned a couple of lessons too. Next time, we're going to get another big screen TV so that way when people are walking by, they can see what's going on.
Yeah.
And also, too, one of the things I was surprised I was so successful was I set up my PlayStation 2. They're like, hey, are you charged? Are you charging? I was like, no. Have fun.
Dude, I showed them people behind me playing fucking video games right there. It was like, look, man, he's got all these old video games and he's letting people test them out, make sure they work, so when they buy them, they know they're going to go home with something that works. And they were sitting there playing and they were having so much fun. Nita, what's happening? Look, she's going to be doing this too. You watch before long. She's going to be setting up a raging table and doing the same thing.
Let's go. Hey,
well,
let's
go. I think Pops and I also have a public service announcement. Fuck Greyhound.
Oh yeah.
Actually, though, I will give it to the come home trip. Okay, the return trip. Look, Chris, dude, Chris is a driving fool, yo. We left the con at 4:30, right? And we had to be in Harrisburg. We had to go from Savannah to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and be there by 3:10. We got there at 3:15, and he had his foot in it all the way. 89 mile an hour. Shh, police, be quiet. 89 mile an hour. He was hauling ass, right? We got there at 3:15, and I was like, man, the only time I ever want a Greyhound bus to be late in my life is the one I need to get on. I stuck my head out the window and asked the people there, did Pittsburgh bus leave yet? And they're like, nope. And I'm like, run!
Nice. Fuck Greyhound all the way around, man. When Meredith passed away, I booked my tickets, and my nerves were bad, man.
Definitely not during that kind of a...
Oh, yeah, dude, so I fucking booked my ticket, but I booked the wrong week. My nerves were fried and everything, so I fucked up. So I fucking rebooked for the correct time, and then sent them 2 weeks before the date that the tickets were supposed to be used a request for a refund. Those motherfuckers flat refused to refund my money, even though I showed the tickets that I traveled to the same place for the same amount of time, but 2 weeks earlier, and they would not refund my fucking money. $483.
I ended up getting lucky on the way home. I had two good drivers that were on time and doing what they're supposed to do, The last driver, that last leg from Pittsburgh to home, that dude was perfect. He was getting to the place, so we, each of the medium stops, he was getting to them so we could all get off the bus for 10 or 15 minutes, stretch out and shit, get back on the bus and go, right? And he was on time.
Well, my drivers were cool, except for one. One was a fucking.
Drivers on the way down there. The driver on the way down there sucked.
we gotta tell you the story about what happened for part of the crime aftermath. So. Basically, I had ordered Pops a lift, and I saw a thing that says, "Yeah, my name is such and such. I'm going to be there at such and such." I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I had stayed up a little late and had taken the day off from work, and I was like, okay, I'll just sit here and watch my phone. So I'm sitting here and watching my phone. The next thing I know is I'm seeing messages from Pops because I had knocked out because I was up late. I was like, oh my god, he didn't show up. So I had to go and immediately look for a lift, and luckily there was one that was like right in the air. Now this is where Pops' story comes in with this Lyft driver.
Yeah. Okay. So, dude ain't here. It's noon. I start sending messages. Hey man, no Lyft driver. Hey man, help! I started sending tank messages. Hey, we got no Lyft driver. So obviously, by the time I got a hold of them and they called again, there was a guy in Kalamazoo named John Height, okay? And he had mistakenly taken a Lyft order to deliver groceries down here where I live. And because he's an honorable guy and he took the job, he drove all the way down here and did it. So he just happened to be here when Dan put it back up on the board. We need a lift right now. Right. He just happened to be right here close, right? So he grabs me, and I tell him the situation. It's like, man, I got to be down there like now. We got to haul ass. And dude's like, oh, I can get you there, no problem. And he hauled ass, right? But he also happens to be one of us. He's a comic guy. He's a game
like
guy.
Oh, okay.
He actually sets up, helps people. Some people company, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll have him out and we'll make sure we plug those guys too. But it's a gamer, somebody that makes games, and he goes and helps them set up at cons, right? So we had a good little conversation for 40 minutes while he took an hour drive and made it into 40 minutes. He hauled ass. Dan was tracking him on the thing, and he goes, damn, you guys are hauling ass. I was like, yeah, he's going to get me there.
Yeah, I thought Pops at 1 minute because it was counting backwards. I said, what the hell? Did you get in a DeLorean?
It was flying, right? So then I get the bus driver from hell.
Oh, God.
Okay. Nobody tells you that you have to print out a ticket for each transfer. Okay, so I had one ticket to get a bus, right, to freaking Harrisburg. So this lady takes my ticket, and I'm like, hey, how am I going to get on the next bus without a fucking ticket? Give me back my shit. Oh, no, this is mine. You need to print out another one, but next guy, this one mine. And
wait, when did they start keeping your tickets? Because when I went, all I had to do was show mine.
I didn't even... Look, they wouldn't take you showing the phone. They wanted you to take your phone up to the counter and print out a ticket. Okay? The one guy she did let on the bus after showing the phone, she took his ID. So she could walk him up to the counter and make sure that he was legit, had a ticket. I guess they're having problems with people print or making fake tickets, if you know what I mean. Holy crap. We are gonna suspend the aftermath for a moment and talk to the man himself. Mr. Mike Perrin, what's up, brother?
Hey, guys.
What's up, Mike?
Not much.
What's going on, Mike?
Plenty, and not much. Simultaneously. It's like Schrodinger's cat.
Give us the rundown. I know you're a busy man. You guys are in the middle of the film.
Okay. Florida Man is in comic shops this week.
Yes.
And the new Florida Man #2 will be in comic shops next week. So if you want to laugh, if you want a comic that's actually funny, ask your local comic shop to have it on stock or order it. We're about to launch a new one. Well, I mean, we're not about to launch a new one. It has to be drawn yet, but the script is written. We have a great artist lined up. And we're going to crowdfund that probably early next year. It's going to be twice as good as the first one.
Nice.
Very
Looking forward to
nice.
it, man. So you've been listening, right? We had a major we had the ultimate con experience, Mike.
No, I just tuned in this second.
Oh man, we were recounting the trip. The ridiculous trip down and back. I got
next time on Con Ball Z.
right.
So that same driver, the same mean driver, we get to Columbus and she's late because she's dicking around, kicking people off the bus on the way there. And of course, they don't want to get off the bus. So, 15 minutes there. She made us late, basically.
Where did you go? Where were you headed?
I was headed to Savannah Comic-Con.
Oh.
So, needless to say, I missed my transfer in Columbus to go to Harrisburg. And the next bus to Harrisburg is 11:15 the next day.
Oh.
So it's like 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, okay, well, do you got me a hotel room? Oh no, you get to sit here in this bus transfer building. It's not even a fucking bus station, right?
It's not.
No, you have to sit here till tomorrow. I was like, yeah, that won't even get me down there in time. If I had to wait till Friday at 11:15 to get on a bus to Harrisburg to meet with Chris and then drive down there, right? We won't make it. So I called Chris and I was like, yo, man, this is crazy. I was like, I think the best plan would be for you to come get me in Columbus and we just drive down from there. So Chris thought he had a good night's sleep coming before the trip.
It's not.
And he didn't. So he jumped
Red Bull.
suited up and came to Columbus and got me, and we started driving, and we were only 2 hours away from Savannah at 11:15 the next day.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. I mean, that's how good of a call that was, and that's how great of a dude Chris is to just jump in the car and go.
Yeah, wasn't the bus just leaving when you were 2 hours out?
Yep. Probably wasn't just like
Yeah.
Chris who?
Chris Brown, my sponsor at Laughing Road Games.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, that was who we made the plan with. You know, we gave him a free table if he could pick me up and drive me down there.
Great.
So obviously
Hey,
Chris
Glenn
came
Fleming.
through above and beyond. All right, because I mean he drove all the way to Columbus, which is pretty much out of the way to get me and then go. But and then he was a fucking trooper on the way home too, because we didn't stop for food, we didn't stop for nothing, because we're looking at the GPS and it's saying you're going to get there at 3:20. You know, and it's like that's not good enough. We got to haul ass. So every time he'd go hauling ass, right, and it wouldn't go down. It's still you're 3:18, 3:19. You're going to get there at 3:15. It never went down. And he was hauling ass the whole time. So GPS is bullshit.
Yeah, GPS is like challenge accepted, bro.
Yeah.
That's
yes,
why I
Glenn,
like
there
maps.
was a guy who looked just like Tanner.
Yeah.
I wasn't there last weekend.
But maps, Mike, they don't tell you what time you're going to get there. And we were working on a time, you know. But like I said, he was going way faster than should have brought that time down as we got closer, right? But
Lots of two DeLoreans. Well, what's interesting too is at the con itself, I had no clue about con, like what they normally do, and I was acting like a hot dog vendor, saying, "Come on over here, try some of these games and all that." And everybody, and when I was looking at it, it's like, "Hey man, why are all these guys just sitting there, like not, you know, being just saying, hey, come over here, take a look at this." That's the normal con. And I'm like, I started getting people over, saying, "Come on over here, free PlayStation 2 and all this time, please PlayStation 2 game, go give it a shot." And then everybody's coming over playing, and then while they're stopping, you know, they're going and looking through the games. And say, "Hey, how much for this? How much for this? How much for this?" And I was like, and I was so shocked that people were not like calling out saying, "Come on over and try this." And what was funny is one of the vendors, our comic vendors, the next day was copying us. He got in front and started hollering out and saying, "Hey, Zombie Trump, this, and this." And then at the end, our neighbor went over and actually, one of his guys over there actually bought a crap ton of games about this big. From me.
That's because Southern cons are so fucking awkward. Unless you're going to like Comic Palooza in Houston or MegaCon in Orlando. Or
Dragon
weird.
Con in Atlanta.
Fuck Dragon Con. Overrated, bro. Overrated.
Wow.
Hey, Mike, have you got an update on Thin Blue Line?
Oh,
there it is.
look at that.
There it is.
It's beauty.
Did you order it?
Put it up there. Show me.
Pressure's on, Doc. He asked you a question, bro.
Mike, I got
didn't
my
hear
copy.
what?
I got my
He
copy.
said, "Did
today.
you order it?"
No, I have not yet ordered it.
They better
do it now.
They're almost
fulfilling
out.
as fast as they can. There was a glitch at the post office where 130 books have been sitting at a regional office for a week, but Chris is on the case. He says he'll go down there and shake their cage in person if he has to. Everybody will get their book.
So obviously it funded and we're in fulfillment. Are you going to keep it in on demand?
I'm not sure if it's on demand still. Here, let me check. I know that it was going to be for a little while. Let's see.
It'll be in comic stores near you soon. You watch.
Is there are there any plans for that artist who was amazing, the cop?
Joe?
Yeah. We got any plans for more work with him?
Oh, absolutely. We're already thinking about the next one, but that's going to be at least a year away because the track is full. The next thing we're launching is Private American, which is everything Captain America should be but isn't.
Right.
And after that, we're launching Bronze Star, which is the supernatural Western I've been working on with Pat Broderick. It's the greatest work of his career. It's going to blow your mind. Wow. Everybody who's seen that art says, "Holy shit."
Yeah, it is amazing, dude. It's amazing.
I was just completely blown away by this guy that's the police officer that draws that well, that accurately, and that fast. You were sharing, Mike, how quickly he was cranking out that work.
He did do it a lot faster than some professional comic book artists. But of course, you got to credit Jeff Slemons, the inker, as well, because Jeff is a genius artist. And if you want to see what he does, go to jeffslemons.com and just look at his work, the fine art, the landscape paintings, the cartoons. He's just a consummate artist. There's nothing he can't do.
Oh, I'm kind of partial to those landscape paintings because that's what I was doing before I returned to comics.
Oh, nice. Let's see that. No, I like that. Yeah. That's good work, Doc. Good work.
Thank you. This was a plein air I did as a commission, and the person, because of lockdown, they had to back out of the commission, so it never sold. It's available if anybody wants it.
Are you in a gallery?
I have been in many, many galleries. The fine art stuff is what I was doing before.
Go ahead. Tell Mike tell Mike about your old gallery, Doc. Go ahead.
I started an art movement locally. I stood up a gallery and was its first curator, designed its business plan, named it, recruited all the artists, and then got canceled by a blue hair land whale.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I even negotiated with the city to get a second Saturday art walk going on, tax-free vendors, no permit needed. If you're an artist, just sign up and come get your spot. And they decided I had toxic masculinity and blah, blah, blah.
But, Doc, you have to tell them that you identify as a differently abled lesbian of color.
Well, what happened, though, because God always does some good payback. The gallery went bankrupt. The art movement I started is defunct and gone now. And the guy that I worked with to set up the art walk left to go to another city as its city administrator. And so it's gone too. So
where I live, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting an art gallery.
Right. And this was to be a high-end fine art gallery, right?
He said blue-haired land whale, but yeah.
Gail Simone. Matter.
And one of the partners, I wasn't one of the partners. I was his first kid. Everything was my idea, all my work. But these two partners went into it. Well, one partner tried to steal the gallery from the other one, and she was just a horrible human being. And she decided she would turn it into just another, like you see in every town, little mom and pop, where you can see, oh, look, they made little people out of clothespins, gift shop type thing. And it just went straight down the toilet.
God help me.
So the big question I want to hear is one of our Savannah Comic-Con goers is, what you up to, Tanner?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just putting the filing touches on Ren Intergalactic Mercenary, and
let's see it.
We are launching on Thursday, right here on the Madness.
Let's see this bad boy.
There was another thing that happened to Tanner after the con that I think was pretty cool. Where did you go after the con, Tanner?
What do you mean?
The recruiting office?
Oh, I had done that beforehand. I took my son to the recruiting office, and so he signed up for the Army, and I'm really proud of that kid. He's going to be an Army diver.
There you go. That's right.
Congrats. Now, were you Army?
Yeah, actually, I just retired a year ago.
24th Mech?
What's that?
24th Mech?
Well, I was armor.
Okay, all right. I was just putting the Fort Stewart with the 24th,
Yeah, well, they changed all that. They the 11 mics they've been gone for a long time. They just put them back into like regular infantry. But I'll get off topic talking about that.
Sounds like it sounds to me like Rich picked up some CromCon through the internet.
Rest said that's that return COVID.
Oh yeah,
because he wouldn't take care of himself like he was supposed to.
Were you an Abrams driver?
I've been taking care of myself fine just because.
Well, I started off as an Abrams driver, and then eventually I became
that's another tank brother. Wes is a tank. What was it? We had two other tankers.
What?
And, yeah, there was one of my game testers was a tanker, and Wes was a tanker in Iraq. And
Oh,
my
hell
grandfather, and I was like, I don't know how in the hell. My grandfather was a tank destroyer in World War II, and I called myself a tanker twice removed.
Yeah, other
Now,
side
when
of
he
this
says west,
table,
he
there's
means
all
tank.
my tanker boots and
Mhm.
training rounds that we tactically acquired, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that was Tank Ferret is actually the tanker.
Okay.
We'll have to get you to meet him one day, but right now
Oh,
we're very.
definitely.
We met him on Sunday.
Oh,
We
he
were
did.
sitting next to
Did-
each- The
Oh,
red
did I?
shirt, the guy with the red shirt that was hanging out at our table. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Small world. I'm telling you.
I want to see the art you're working on, man.
Okay.
Pop that up. Pop that up. Come on.
It's just Rich.
Not Rich.
Tanner.
Tanners.
Tanner.
Oh, you want to see what he did for
Mine on.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Let's take a look.
Don't put mine on.
This is the very first drawing ever done at a Madness con table.
Woo!
Tanner Hurley.
No.
Look at her. Look at her.
I'll-
What's her name? Her name is Rin, yo. And we're going to be launching this book on Thursday night.
Yeah. Whatever.
Look, no Steph Wilson tool there, baby. Oh,
Jesus, man.
Tanner's got actually something he's putting the finishing touches on now. Want to take a look what he's doing?
what are you putting the finishing touches on now, Tanner?
Oh, those are the I was just going to pull up the finished pages.
I can't
You
find
can
my
show
Navy
anything you
hat
want,
to
bro.
represent.
Yeah, one sec. I'm pulling it up.
You can show anything you want, man.
These, oh man, this place is infested with army people.
Last time somebody told me that, I got kicked off the stream immediately after.
For what? Nita. Jeez. Places
Did
you
you
can
guys
take
see all
Nita?
that?
Nowhere.
Oh, did you hit share? Did you hit share?
I want to
Okay,
get
yeah.
this out there.
Here we
Mike,
go.
when's your next con appearance?
Colorado Springs Comic Convention, 19th, 20th, and 21st of this month.
There you go,
Nice.
you guys. If you're all around Colorado, you want to check out the great Mike Barron.
The one,
Yeah.
the only
Nita.
Mike Barron.
You might even see some badass Punisher shoes that he got from a friend of
Oh.
mine.
Yeah, I've definitely taken the shoes.
Oh, dude.
How's he doing?
Huh?
How's Nick doing?
He should be back soon. He had some pretty heavy shit going on, but you know.
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
we all-
totally interested in maybe getting a pair of commission shoes.
Oh, dude, Nick kills it. You
I
guys
know. It's just finances right now. I wanted to get some Raging shoes. I want the original brand on one foot and the new branding on the other.
Oh, there you go. Left, right, Meredith and Needy. Yeah, I get it.
All right, here we go.
So this is your stuff, Tanner?
Yeah, this is my stuff. This is page 1.
Woo!
Ooh,
I love
wow.
it. It looks really good.
That's a Lobo homage.
Oh man, Rin is definitely an homage to Lobo, heavy metal, anime like the Dirty Pair. Oh yeah, Elven stuff.
There she is.
Wow.
Your
Yeah,
face,
that looks good.
Lobo.
I got her,
yeah, that's
her
good
origin. She's got a few different nicknames. I've been calling her the Merc with the smirk, because I always draw her
I
with
like
a
that
smirk. But she has this metal, cybernetic arm, and I wanted to show how she got it. So my character,
Man,
Dr.
you know what I'm
Pimento,
seeing? You know
is
what
gonna
I'm
be
seeing right
responsible
here?
for that.
I see a Nat the Merc crossover right here.
Heck yeah, I'm all about it. And this is just one part of a coin here. I want to do her, and she's gonna have the first tail, and then probably within the next couple months we'll do her partner, which is Electric, agent of Helix. And once her and Electric get together, because they work for the Helix agency, going around the galaxy doing mercenary and bounty hunter type stuff, then I'll debut Double Helix probably early next year.
Nice.
I've always wanted to do a what was it, like an older Punisher comic where he just wants people to leave him alone, and it's going to be called "Get Off My Lawn."
You got to work with Mike on that one. Seriously, you got to work. You got to let Mike write that.
Yeah, it's like government, like thugs, and all that. It's like, dude, just leave me alone, and I won't keep killing you.
Or literally the aftermath, Punisher Frankie in his 60s, and he lives in a town where there's no street crime, no gang crime. He's killed them all.
Probably afford that HOA.
Hey, I gotta go. Thanks
Nita,
for having me on, Doc.
Hey, anytime.
Mike.
Nice seeing you, Mike.
We'll sign up
See you
for
next time.
See you,
We'll
Mike.
be doing sign up for the next CromCon on next Tuesday. I'll let you know. Make sure you get a spot.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming out.
Take care, pal.
Now, what the hell were you saying, Doc?
What in the world were you doing? Did you fart and you're spraying some Febreze?
Nah, smoking weed.
Oh,
You-
okay.
Come on, Doc. We know what the spray's for. Just
Why would you spray in this day and age to hide? What?
we know what the
I
spray
don't
is
want
for.
I don't want that smell stuck in my walls. It helps
Yeah.
ventilate some.
Oh
It-
my
it-
God!
You know,
My Lord.
it smells like a flowery
Doc.
skunk versus.
Could you imagine what Pops' basement smells like?
No, it's not bad at all because I'm ventilated, bro.
How would you know? You can't smell it yourself.
When I was, I'll tell you an interesting story. When I was a cop, I was so innocent, I didn't even know what the weed smelled like.
They didn't teach you that shit?
Really?
Yeah, I had no clue. I never did it. Never was around anybody that did it. And I was like, what does it smell like? And they're all looking at me, you kidding?
Like burnt tea.
Barbecue skunk.
Like what?
If you've ever burned tea and caught that whiff, or every now and then someone would light a cigarette and you would catch a whiff and go, damn, that smells like weed. There it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've smelled 1,000 different strains of weed, and none of it smells like one thing. There's no. It's all different kinds of stuff.
But it all has a skunk essence to it.
To me, like weed
Unless
is
it was just that 80s dirt weed.
Yeah, and I didn't even know there were different strains of weed too. I thought it was like this one weed, and they're like, no, there's purple urple, there's this, there's that. I'm like, I thought it was just one plant.
You
There
guys
you
want
go,
to hear
Nita.
a true story about weed? Here's an
It's on the
absolutely
list for the
true
renovation.
story about the current state of weed. The reason weed is better now, it has a higher THC content, goes back to the quote-unquote war on drugs, because what people don't know is it was a real war. The U.S. Navy has a thing called the crack pack, where they would do drug interdictions, right? Well, they were pretty successful at it, and so import became too expensive. Well, what does America do better than anybody in the world? They grow things better than anybody. So the homegrown came out. 100% true story. Yes, Pops.
I can guarantee you the Navy works in smuggling drugs into the country.
Pops, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the reduction of the imports. Been there, done that, saw it with my own eyes. A generation later, my buddy did the same thing. And America, the growers, stepped up and brought you
I'm just telling you,
from
I've
1% from this 1% of THC to way up, like a hippie from back in the day. If you gave him a joint now, you would rock his world.
You'd kill him. My dad, man, he fired one up and he just fell out.
I can
after
only
4
say
years.
this one time on the air ever, but I've seen pipes packed full of tie stick and welded, capped closed, and put on pallets and dropped on ships that came here, and those same pallets ended up getting off the ship and being distributed around the fucking country.
And I have personally witnessed the trawlers, because the speedboats didn't work, the planes
I'm
didn't
talking
work.
about onto Navy ships.
I have witnessed the trawlers being sunk by the Navy because they refused
Sure,
to
because
heat
they were their competition.
I'm just saying. Two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt that they were out there sinking them little trawls. They had 3 times that in the hold.
So, Pops, here's my question. When are you going to do a live CromCon from an edible shop?
As soon as we look, I could see this happening. You've just touched on something that I was thinking about because we've talked to
It needs to be an April con.
Hold up. Let me say what I'm saying. I talked to the people at Harbor Farms about letting us do that little Marvel style, hostess style ad in the Cromniverse book, where Crom saves the day by throwing weed at the bad guys or whatever.
No.
Right?
Nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, perfect, right? So if we do this, Doc, if they let us do that ad in the book and we do that, I could see us doing the launch party from the dispensary.
Wow.
I could see it happen.
You can just see
Holy
Crom
shit.
summoning his magic, and a pot leaf forms around his hand.
That's animation you got to make for me, bro. I can't do it. Got to talk to Pedro about that.
I don't think even Kevin Smith has done that before.
Dude, look, I told you, Dan, all I do is lay here at night and think about ways to make things better. And whether that's for people's campaigns or my show or the network, even Nita's network. I'm just bitching at her this morning. You need to do this.
I'm still trying to convince Pops to make a a comic book that's rolling papers.
And look,
I think you're onto
All
something.
you gotta do is leave a blank page in the back. People will take it from there.
Yeah.
There you go. Serrated papers on a
Them
page
blue
in the back.
nails.
Damn straight.
Blue nails.
That's incredible. That's
Dude, that could be a good idea. Some
Rich, you
serrated
okay, bro?
papers.
Have them in the
Why do you ask?
THC shop or have them in the edible
Quiet.
shop.
Well, see, we already talked
I'm
about.
fine. I'm just listening to you guys.
There's a guy, Dan, that Adam Watson, Comics Mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
He has spinner racks in dispensaries all up and down the West Coast.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a growing thing right now. It's happening here.
Yeah. We're working every angle we can to get your books in front of people that fucking want to read them. Okay, if you got weed books and shit like that, we're gonna put them in dispensaries. People buy shirts and all that stuff in dispensaries, right?
Crom will be an internationally
And the good news,
symbol of proper weed usage.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
and the good news is that they'll read it over and over again, thinking it's the same first that they never read it.
Bless you.
How come everybody that didn't go to the con is sneezing? What the hell's going on here?
Oh, this is just my morning cold. I have it every day.
Yeah, one of the things I want to eventually do too is with World War Hell, I want to go to the gun and knife show too here. That's pretty big because I think that's going to be right. That's right up their alley, and we've got a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of what we call working dorks. Who you go to gun and knife show, they're all over the place. Oh, is this a new tabletop? Yes, it is. I play that on my spare time. I've got guys that are, I've got guys that are gun owners, gun shop owners, police, firefighters, paramedics. They are hardcore. It's just they just work for a living. They can't make it to these things.
Right.
And if they have to choose one, like a Comic Con or guns or gun knife show, they're gonna go to a gun knife show.
Doc, I need a voiceover right now.
For what?
Say,
I'm stopped up.
Say, I had a blast in Savannah in Crom's voice.
I had a blast in Savannah. There you go.
He went with
that
us.
was
He
very
hanging
gay.
out on the table.
Capital G-H-E-Y.
G-H-E-Y. G-H-E-Y.
That's listen, I was balling down in Savannah, okay?
At
I was
least you
balling.
capitalize it. When we do something, we do it big, baby.
Yeah. But the only big thing I regret is that Doc didn't make it. That's the biggest thing I regret.
Yeah.
And
I regret that more than you do, I promise you.
And how the hell is it he's the one in fucking Georgia and didn't make it?
I know.
Hey, Tanner's in Georgia, Dan's in Georgia. So we were represented.
It was
I had
very
some
good.
health issues that came up, and I was not able to attend.
Now,
Well,
I
that's good
also
because I
wanna
enjoyed
say,
playing with you.
we will be
Dan,
Just
where
read
you
opening
at?
straight
this
up. You can play with me.
Friday or Saturday night. Reenie's going to come out. We're going to do an unboxing of Beanie. And if you guys missed the final segment, if you missed the final segment where it was just RJ hanging out with some people, Reenie came out for like the last hour. Okay. And you guys, if you're fans of Irene, if you're fans of Reenie Draws on Twitter, if you're fans of the Queen, you need to go watch that. It was amazing. I wasn't there. It was RJ. He handled the final segment like a trooper, like a champ. Thanks, RJ. You killed it, bro.
Listen, Rainey is an amazing artist.
Yeah.
And she is
I
also
know. I can't wait to open that fucking down.
very easy on the eyes.
She goes,
Yeah.
"What's up, kid?" Because I invited her to come out during CromCon to do it, and she's like, "Oh man, I don't think I can do it right now because I'm deep in the fulfillment. But what about Friday or Saturday?" And I told her, "Pick a time. You know, what's
There's
up?
the hero.
It's
There's
the driving fool, baby." What's up, Chris?
How
Hi,
much?
Chris. What's going on, bud?
Hey, Doc, how you been?
Oh,
This is another one of the people that made this possible, you guys. This doesn't happen without Dan, Chris, John, Height, okay, Tank. This doesn't happen without all these people. Legion helping out with the tech. Let's not forget Liam. He was there too. It was awesome. And Dan, I hope you told the family thanks for the hospitality.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Because
I thought I was looking behind him. I thought that was a screwed up little crucifix there. Oh, that's a bow.
Yeah.
Chris and Big Sexy also do a show on YouTube. Okay, if you guys haven't watched it, you got to go check that out. I did send Terry a message asking him if he wanted to come out on the show, Chris. So,
okay.
You know.
But
That'd be cool.
it was really fun having Chris and everybody out there. And I got to meet I met the guy from G.I. Joe Con, but I didn't want to thank him for doing G.I. Joe Con because they had, I believe it was G.I. Joe Fest they had canceled that years back, and he picked it up to do G.I. Joe Con.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that was the first, even though that was the only con I would ever have wanted to go to was G.I. Joe Con because I'm a G.I. Joe fanatic. And I was like, oh my God, I should have told him. I was like, all this stuff saying, oh, thank you for doing I sent him a Facebook message saying, thank you for doing G.I. Joe, keeping this up and running. You know, it was the only con. I said, I'd rather go to this one instead of San Diego Comic-Con or any of the other big cons because that's my con, man. G.I. Joe.
So got a Hatch exclusive. Glenn Fleming just contacted me and said, go ahead and share it out as an exclusive.
Uh-oh.
So a current Hatch piece by the great Glenn Fleming. And you got to know a little something about Hatch living all alone on his little asteroid or planetoid. I think a beach ball would be like an alien invasion. So when I ordered the Jack Kirby book, I also got the Hatch ash can, and it was great. It was fantastic. And on that midnight train to Georgia.
Oh, tell me about it, man. Yeah, I was surprised how many people were taking the ferry over from downtown to Hutch. Yeah, they just go and jump right onto it, and just because the park. Luckily, we had the vendors parking because the rest of the parking on the International was just filled to capacity.
No, I didn't see it, but I heard they had this rare comic there. They said it's the Angry Girlfriend Spider-Man.
Ooh. Oh my God!
Oh
yeah,
with the cover scribbled on.
Hold up. That's a friend of mine, dude.
Was it?
That's Dustin. That's a friend of mine, dude. There's so many people that go out there and say they own that book, and I'm like, fuck you. You don't know. That's Dustin's book, right? I didn't find him. I looked all over for him.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You think for such a small con we would find each other, and it's like, dude, you get lost.
I looked all over for him. I didn't find him, but then I've talked to a friend of mine since then, who's a good friend of his, and it's like, man, we're gonna meet up. We're gonna. But anybody that's not named Dustin ever says he has that book. His girlfriend. I'm pretty sure it's the first appearance of Punisher. I think his first appearance of Punisher.
I think that's what it was.
And the dude's girlfriend, she broke up with him and she got mad and she wrote shit all over the covers, right? Whatever, right? I can't remember exactly what she wrote, but back in front, it's like she just wrote in black marker all over this fucking book. And that book became famous, okay? Yep. So many people have tried to buy that. I think the highest offer he's gotten on that book is $50. I mean, it's graded and shit with all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that dude, man, from 3 groups before the madness. I mean, from way back. You got it up, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look at that.
Go to hell.
She wrote all over it. Which book is it?
What in the heck is it? See if I can't. No, it won't let me bring it in without that. So let's just zoom in.
I've never heard of this.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
It's the Green Goblin.
He's lucky he got rid of that. Her grammar is terrible.
I know. It's only a 1.8.
He didn't get rid of it. That's what I mean. But people
the girlfriend pops the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like it's a good thing she's gone.
Right, right. Well, I mean, if she's that kind of a person anyway,
I never thought I'd be able to destroy something that meant so much to me.
So I don't know what
So what's the story? What's the whole story behind the angry girlfriend thing?
Well, see, that's just it. I want to get Dustin out here and let him tell the story, but I'm having a hard time hooking with him, It's like, but if anybody not named Dustin ever says they own that book, just laugh at it.
It's always pathetic when someone tries to tell you off and their grammar and spelling is terrible.
Oh,
I mean, you don't even have to respond to it.
No, you don't, because it's like you don't argue with stupid.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. You are literally too dumb to engage with. Sorry.
So, Chris, I already sort of told the story of the trip. We did that right in the beginning when Dan came out. Nice. But I'm sure you may have some different ways to describe the final leg. So I'm going to go get me some more coffee, but go ahead and tell your story from this weekend, my friend.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, it was just 9 o'clock. I was about ready to crash on Thursday night because I was picking him up in Harrisburg at 4 or 5 o'clock around there. And then he gives me the call, says I'm stuck in Columbus. So I'm like, well, dude, can't leave you there. So I bounce out and I drop in the Prius and I jump over to Columbus in about 6 hours. And then we head down into the tundra, Georgia. And then, but on the way home, I mean, it was nothing but pouring rain the whole time. And we're doing 90 up I-95. Luckily, I keep hearing police ahead, and they're always on the other side getting somebody else. So we just kept going. The bus is supposed to leave at 3:15. We're checking the GPS every 10 minutes because we got to stop for construction, detours, everything. But I'm drifting around corners. I mean, because it's light, so it slides in the rain. But I kept it on the road, and then, we managed to just barely get up there. And then this homeless dude tells us the train station or the bus station's down bottom. So we ended up finding it. Luckily, the bus was late anyway, but he got on. It was a trip. It was something else. I did get this.
Oh wow!
Yeah, somebody drew Peacemaker on the canvas here, and they said, here, take it. I'm like,
Peacemaker.
Yeah, I liked him. He was pretty cool.
Well, you guys are gonna love this one too. So, Pops was telling that, yeah, man, when me and Chris were coming down, we didn't see any deer. So when I'm going up, I'm going down. I'm like, we're looking for some, was it isopropyl alcohol or ethyl alcohol so we could do these models. So I'm going back, and what happened was, I'm turning right when I'm turning off, I nail a deer, like right in the side.
True story, I was there.
Yeah, he was there. Liam was there. He saw it. I go, the first thing I say when I see Pops waiting outside, I said, "Don't you say I didn't see anything else in Georgia. If you say I didn't see a cow, you keep it to yourself."
Yep.
You couldn't have said he saw a hot piece of ass standing on the side of the road or something. You know, like, no, it had to be a deer.
Yep. He said that South Carolina, Georgia, and I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Jinx it. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I felt so awful for Chris because we had them in the camper, and Chris was just too tall for the damn for the cot I gave him. I was like, oh god, I didn't know you were that tall.
Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, no, it's no big deal.
How tall are you?
Me?
Yeah.
6 foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I saw him like
But I'm
literally
270, so.
Yeah. I saw his head like literally he was lying down, his head was like this.
Oh damn.
Yeah, no, it was fine. Yeah, I just grabbed a room then and we were cool the next night.
Oh, but I was telling like this is my first con ever. So when we go to the back, to the vendor, to the vendors area, like first day, and I was wasn't going to think it was going to be as big. I was like, oh my god! And he's like, dude, and Wes is sitting there telling me, dude, this is a medium con. This is a medium-sized con. Don't be surprised about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, but it's my first con.
Oh, it's your virginity con.
Yeah.
Pocket cherry.
Yeah.
He said, wait until they kept telling me, wait until you like see something like a Dragon Con or something like that. So this thing is, yeah, they said that this thing is just teeny compared to those. But yeah, I met some great people. I actually made a good trade too. The vendor next to us was eyeing a rare.
Don't leave home without it.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Don't go to cons all stink ass, yo.
I went to Dragon Con in '94 on Artist Alley, and all I can say is, other than meeting George Perez, which was fantastic, the rest of it was one long anxiety attack. Did not enjoy. Now, that's not true. I also got to meet Jeff Smith and Bone. I got to meet Ben Edlund from the Tick. So that was
all
cool.
right. Well, for me, the con itself, even with these guys fucking with me, telling me my StreamYard got canceled and all that other dumb shit, the con itself was a blast. Okay,
Yeah,
you guys could tell. I
I'm
was
sorry
happy.
about that, bro. That was all Doc's idea. He was just
But
like, man, I'm gonna.
Rich, I know whose idea it was, bro.
No, bro, for real, man.
Doc
It was him.
started
It was
it,
definitely
but
Doc.
you
Doc was
made it
like, let's
God
confuse
level.
this motherfucker. And it's
You
just like,
made it
man,
God
Doc,
level,
don't do
okay?
that.
I
He's under a
watched.
lot of
I know
stress.
what happened.
Wait, what?
We were playing that. We were playing that video in the hotel, and we were reviewing it. And when it came to that part, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. All you heard was, okay, go tell him that that something's going wrong. Like, no, tell him the stream's down. So I'm telling him the StreamYard's down. YouTube canceled his account. Everybody's broke.
No, Chris is the one that made it God level.
The face
Rich made it God level. I
face
listened
was
to
pure
it.
gonna
I
kill
know who
somebody.
made it God level.
I'm such a
Anyway,
terrible
even
human,
with
I
all
swear.
that, the show itself was awesome.
Oh,
the
God, I'm sorry.
the trips, the trip down there and the trip back were the stressful part. All right.
Yeah.
Getting there and getting home was the part that was stressful because
Usually
both
is.
ways I
Yeah.
was on a time schedule. I had to be there by a certain time or it fucking all falls apart, right?
Right.
So, that was the stressful part for me. Getting set up right in the morning the first day because we didn't fucking know what, we hadn't done it before. We didn't know what was what. Jeremy saved our ass there. Jeremy Mace from G.I. Joe Con. Okay. Jason Connolly was hanging out with us on Saturday. And man, let me tell you what. Oh, there you go. Woohoo, baby.
Yeah, I think that made it all worth it for Pops.
Yeah. You
Don't
could just
forget
see
Baby Ray. Don't forget Baby Ray. That Now both of these ladies, although at those pictures, I was over at their tables and took selfies. They both came and hung out at the table with us for a little while. Dude, we had a blast, man.
The Wonder Woman
Greg
girl
Bo
was
Watson came to the
absolutely
table and
beautiful.
hung out for a little while. We had. I'm bummed out. I don't know what happened at the BIP party Saturday night, but whatever it is, I think that's why Kurt Angle wasn't there on Sunday. Okay, we heard there was some kind of a episode.
Yeah.
At the BIP party Saturday night.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh yeah.
So
there was some kind of big dust up.
So Kurt Angle was fixing to squash somebody.
I don't
know if it even been involved Kurt, but he might have just went, "Oh shit, fuck this! I ain't coming back here." You never
And
know.
you know what? That makes me so mad too because we could have at that point said, "Hey, Kurt, come over to our house."
We had. That was the only disappointment, but there was some other big things that happened. You guys know Jason's actor, and he's in Stranger Things. He's got a small bit part in Stranger Things. I think he's been killed 4 times. And he also has a small part in Black Panther 2.
Yeah, he was cool.
And he was telling us stories about, things that happened on the set with Louise Dreyfus, whatever her name is, from Seinfeld. She's in it. He told a story about something he did with the director before he knew it was the director of the movie. Mm-hmm. He was standing on the side of the set, and they called him, up to the set. He was one of the people for the next scene, and he was eating, and he had this ketchup packet, and he's like, and he looks to the first closest person to him, and he said, "Hey man, can I slide this trash underneath your plate here? Because I gotta go." And the guy looked at him like he was out of his mind, and then he's like, "Okay, yeah, sure," and then he found out later it was the director of the freaking movie.
Oh, wow.
So he's like, "I don't know, they might only show my feet." But he asked us to come to the pre-screening at a theater in Georgia, in Atlanta somewhere, I think, and come out for the pre-screening the night before, do a media, cover it. Now I don't know if I can come up with the money to make this trip again in November, but I would so love to be there and cover the premiere of Black Panther 2, the Madness Comic Network.
Fundraiser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm not good at fundraisers, yo. If you guys want to do one for me,
I'll donate a Jean Grey. Here we go.
I ain't no good at that. I couldn't get people to donate to get Christy up here. So, if I couldn't do that, there's no way I'd be able to get them to give me money for something I want to do.
Well, how about we just have a thing of someone put up the fundraiser, and then we just have a thing of people doing art for them, saying like artists coming in saying, "What do you want?"
Dude, I'd be so fucking blown away, humbled, and honored if you guys did that. I mean, I already owe you, Dan. And I don't mean I owe you you guys fucking put me on the map, bringing me down there, and I got to meet a lot of people, and I mean, people that I've talked to online, but like Jason and Jeremy, I got to actually meet them, and they, the difference, Tanner, right? When you see somebody and you actually get to meet them, and whether or not that's really who they are.
Yeah,
right?
true.
I mean, you've seen me on this show for I don't know how long, but when you met me, was I not that guy? 100% that guy, right?
Yeah,
we told
100%.
Jeremy, go ahead and crowdfund his SAG card so he can get those speaking roles, because weren't they trying to work up a speaking role for him, but told him, you got to have a SAG card, and it was like 3G, and he was, he's like, "Nah, man, just give me the non-speaking part," because he didn't have that kind of scratch.
I think we should. I think that'd be a great idea. We just hold what was it? get Pops to Augusta stream, and then just have artists come in and just say like, yeah, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to draw you?
Okay, so what do you think it cost me to get down there this? No, see, that's just it. We don't really know what it would cost for sure because we had Chris driving me halfway this time. You know? We'd have to figure out cost and be, not asking for anything over what it costs to actually do it. Okay, if you guys set this up, make sure this is what we need. I don't need $500 more than what it costs for me to get there and back. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well,
now if I could get Chris to come with me and I could pay for all the gas and shit, then we do it the same way, right? We do it the same way. Goddamn.
That's exactly.
Long as you don't miss the bus again.
Yeah. Augusta is really nice. Augusta, Georgia is really nice.
Yeah.
More wooded than Savannah.
I can't remember if he said Augusta or Atlanta.
Augusta.
Yeah, is that what he said?
Yeah. Now Augusta is it's a pretty town, but it can't touch Savannah.
Oh boy.
Just saying.
And I'll ask you too, Chris. You've known me out here online for a while. When you met me, am I not the same freaking guy?
Well, the thing is, right? When I pulled up in Columbus, I'm calling. And I'm like, yo, Pops, where are you? And he goes, I'm right here.
I'm standing in the street.
Yeah, he had a baseball hat on, and I didn't recognize him without the hat. So I'm like, but yeah, other than that, we just chilled all the way down. BS.
But yeah, I mean, I'm the same guy, right? That you talk to out here. There's no bullshit to who I am, you guys. This is me, Yeah. And did we not have a good time? Even when we had shit we were stressing about, we still we powered through it. It's like if one of us was stressing, the other one wasn't going, hey, man, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be okay. It was like we just let the person seize it out, and then we rolled on, right?
Hell or high water, we got there.
I think Pops and Wes had a synchronized dance thing at one point.
Dan, you guys rock, man. That was a blast. Where the hell is Wes? What's he doing?
He is doing some work right now because we've got a little bit of time. Because in about a few minutes, I gotta get ready and we gotta go hit some of the local geek places here.
Were there any Promniverse flyers left on the table?
I don't think there were that many, honestly.
Well, if there was any, take them around with you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the only way my contact info gets out there. But definitely, we got a launch party on Thursday with that guy down over there on the other side of Nita. All right. We're going to launch Riches on the 16th. We have a launch party on the 15th. We have a launch party on the 26th.
It's a lot of launching.
Hell yeah. We're getting more and more books out there, man. It's awesome.
Doing mine on the 12th.
Oh, yeah. Damn. I forgot.
All right. That's all right. It's like, just fuck that guy is what he's saying.
Wow. That's stuff.
It's everywhere, yo. It's look. 3 people on this panel were and I think we're gonna be launching Paul Roper's 21 Demons, which is also with Tank and Dan sometime here soon. What's up with that, Dan?
It's happening. It's just as I said before, we're trying to get the nuts and bolts of this thing done to make everything look good, ready to go.
Liam! Hey, smack that guy. Tell him to get back down in here.
Come here. Here.
What am I getting thrown under here? What bus am I getting thrown under?
Dude, I need tech support really bad.
Hey, we got going though, didn't we, Pops?
Dude, this is Legion. Liam, you guys, this guy was just as important to everything we had going on this weekend as anybody else, man. He kept us.
Thanks, brother.
Help! Liam, help!
Oh, Pops had us in stitches the whole time. Yeah, a great time. Dude, I had a great time with dude. I've been pumping up that game, Chris. Like,
Nice.
I'm trying to find some people to play with me when I get back home.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's gonna be hella fun.
That game he's talking about, Gods of Metal.
Dude, yeah, dude, hella fun.
Dude, that looks awesome.
Chris did a demo of this game during CromCon. If you missed that, you had to go back and find that. Sunday about noon, I think it was.
Yeah, we were, and me and Liam were playing for like what, an hour or so.
Hour and a half, like before you close up shop, and it was just.
Now, see, I wish I'd have known you guys were doing that because I'd have come over and got some of it live.
Well, I was still learning how to play. Like by the time I actually got it down, it was time for him to shut it down and everything. But that was I was getting really hyped about it. So
cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, forgive me for interrupting. My battery's going to die in a few minutes. I'll be back soon.
All right.
Bye.
I'll be back.
Good talking to y'all. Y'all have a great day. I'll be talking to y'all soon. All right.
See you, man.
Thanks, Liam.
See you soon.
Yeah, we'll be down by the pool, bro.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I was looking around. I actually found a couple of people that did videos, and you can see them do walk-bys, and there's the CromCon booth. That was pretty neat. It's getting out there.
I don't
Where were the
remember
rest of
seeing
the-
my World War Hell shirt when I got home.
Where is the? Yeah, they were saying there's going to be a streamer tape. I was like, where the hell are the rest of the streamers?
Yeah, I got one or two, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and those two kids dressed as Wayne's World.
Yeah,
Great.
That was neat.
They were
I
great.
came in with those kids. Yeah.
Chainsaw Man was good. I showed Chainsaw Man to my 6-year-old grandson last night, and he's like, I know who that is.
And to top it all off, my niece's group won Best Cosplay.
Yeah, they won Best Cosplay. That was cool.
Yeah,
What were they dressed as?
What was it My Hero Academia?
Okay,
cool.
I saw them. Nice.
Yeah, they came to the table. They were showing off their pops and stuff during the show off. So if you want to see who won Best Costume, what is it, between 3 and 4? That's where this. I love this, man. I love. I had so much fucking fun doing it live, man. It was different.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't get to quite to promote as many people. That's why we left it open. And I was like, if you want to come out, you're more than welcome to come out, talk about what you're doing. Now, of course, next month, it's going to go back to our scheduled 30-minute segments.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, sign up is Tuesday. If you are a YouTuber or you have a channel that promotes comics, you can reserve a spot ahead of time. Like I told Nita earlier, okay? If you promote indies, if you go out there and you work to get people seen, you can come to me and say, hey, Pops, I only got this hour available. Can I have it? You can come to me before sign-up day and throw that at me, and I will give it to you. Nita, whatever
I told
time
you pick me a spot.
no, just whatever time you want. That's what I mean.
No, man, I have to make too many fucking decisions. Just tell me to be there and make it late.
All right. Do you want to come out before rolling? Before
No.
Silverline?
No.
No. You want to come out the other day opposite of rolling at the same time
great.
slot?
That'd be great. What time
Okay.
is that?
I don't know if he's going to take Saturday or Sunday, but he usually takes the 8 o'clock hour.
Okay.
And if you want to come out on that opposite day at the same time, I'll give you that. But I'm telling you, 30 minutes won't be enough for everything you promote.
I am not herding them cats to try to get them on one show.
You don't have to. Just what you're doing.
I can do that. I can do that in 15 seconds or less. The rest of the time, we're just gonna be bullshitting.
I love the name Nita. It's like the atomic bomb. If someone starts messing with you and you got a friend named Nita, hey, don't make me get Nita out.
Look. When Nita joined, when she became part of the Madness admin team, I went out there in the Madness and I said, "There's a new sheriff in town. Her name is Nita Lanning." What's up, Stephen B? What's
Hey, how's
happening?
it going? I'm trying
We're
to
just-
I'm trying to get it ready for the my convention.
Nice. Yeah, we're just talking about the aftermath of CromCon Savannah. Wow, that sounds different, doesn't it? You put a city when you put a city name behind it, dude,
Right?
I got to do that travel thing more, man. That was a blast.
Well, what we did learn is that this is actually we're getting the nuts and bolts together for us to actually go to places now.
Mm-hmm.
We all got the contacts. We got everybody. It's just getting us to go to these places.
It's just being able to afford to go to these places.
Shit, ain't that the truth? Oh.
We need a madness party bus, man, that just goes around the country and goes from con to con to con partying with everybody.
I like the idea of this.
So,
I just got to setting up this big thing to hold all the prints I'm currently making, so everyone can see.
need a couple of portfolios to carry them all in.
Heck yeah.
And right now I'm working on actually I might as well show you if it's all right.
But yeah, man, it's been a very interesting experience. We all learned a lot. We all know we can do this now. We know we can do this anytime we want, man. It's just having the finances to get there and set up, you know. But
yeah,
I can see it though, man. I can see the Madness Comic Network tour bus where we just go from con to con all summer long and set the show up, man. What you gonna do with that RV, Dan? I see pink and black and putting a big Madness logo on the side of it.
Yeah, all we gotta do is just re-up the tag on it. Oh, there's Pongo. Oh,
Dude.
God.
That would be awesome. Bongo's cool, y'all. Bongo is a German Shepherd, and he does the swim. He dumps in the pool, like dives in the pool. He's like crazy dog. I love him, just like our dogs.
He's a whore.
And Dan's like, he's gonna bark at you, but he's cool. He didn't bark at me. He came up, let me pet
This
him.
is what I'm currently working on right here.
What do you got? What do you got, Steven? Oh, yeah,
nice.
That's the one you were doing. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Steven is like one of those people that's totally. I'm watching him progress. I'm watching him level up in his art like all the time. It's cool. It's cool. He's got Doc for a coach.
Oh man, nice.
So what's next for you, Dan? Or do you know what you're doing next?
We're getting our business stuff done. The next thing I got to do is I got to start saving up money. Speaking of fundraisers, to start going to go to London.
They want to go to London in November. They want to go hang out with Rich. I don't know why, but
well, yeah.
But yeah, London is the big one I want to go to. Let me see what else. We're just really trying to get this stuff down, and I was making such. Getting my games were going so fast. I forgot to demo the game. I was like, the number one thing I came.
I told you guys to set up the laptop and demo the game when we left. That's the last thing I said to you guys.
I was so upset. I was like, he was just like, they just kept hitting me from all sides, and it's like, hey, what about this? What about this? Okay. Everybody kept asking me. I have because I'm a video game collector. I had a Guitar Hero World Tour that's still in the Mylar wrap inside, and they said, "Well, you still got the stickers?" I said, "Yeah, I never took them out. I never took anything out." And I was like, "They're like, well, just how much for the guitar alone?" I said, 100. I said, "I'll be back." You know how many times I got that I'll be back? No one bought it, but I mean,
well, I didn't sell anything. I gave a little bit of stuff away. Chris, I wanted to ask you, those 2 signed books that you put on the table.
Yeah.
Do you want to do like a giveaway during the launch for those?
You can do that, or if you want to put them up for sale for getting the trip down to when you go down to where are you going, Augusta or Atlanta? Brain freeze for a second.
I don't know if it's. They said it's Augusta, but I don't know.
One of those. Yeah. Whatever makes you happiest.
All right. Well, if we do a Get Pops to Augusta fucking auction or whatever, we'll throw them in there. Like I said, for me myself, I'm no good at going out and asking people for money. You guys know it took me 2.5 years to get sponsors. I'm no good at that, man. I just, I just want the network to build. I want to get as many eyes on what all you guys do as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Ada, what she does, I want everybody to know that channel's smoking too. That channel's promoting some people that I don't even know about until after they show up on Nita streams, right? We all got a network, not just as creators, but as promoters as well. Nita gets it. All right. That's what we got to do, man. We got to make sure that as many different audiences see everybody's stuff as we possibly can.
Yeah.
And Nita, if we ever come your way, you better be there. We ever come down anywhere
I
near
don't leave my closet, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
If you hit Lake Charles, I will, because we're talking about going to that one. The thing is I'm gonna have to rent a car because I don't trust my fucking van.
Hey, U-Haul, $19.99 a day.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro! That's actually what the fuck.
I'm telling you guys,
that's actually genius, bro.
Yeah, they all were using U-Hauls to bring all their stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't even have anything to bring, but that's cheaper than the damn car.
Yeah.
Cheaper than a rental car, exactly. You're welcome.
And you don't have to take it back to that same spot. You can drop it off anywhere.
Damn straight.
Sell all your shit. You don't even have to use the damn thing anymore.
You're like, all right, kids, y'all hop in the back. It's hot back here, but here's some water.
Yeah.
There you go. Dan, you listening?
Fuck that. You rent a U-Haul, you put a
$14.95 a
fucking
day.
air mattress in that motherfucker with a fan, and it's not hot summer months. Boy, that's your hotel room, too.
See?
Great.
Yeah, one of the things I got to earn money for too is to get the tag paid for the trailer, get the tires filled up, and then she's ready to go. We got the truck. Get that going, because I would park. I want to get eventually like one of those those office trailers and get like a big rig, and then I would just like I said, if they let me set
like the NASCAR drivers got, man. I want one of those with a big lounge up in front, and then a office area and a convention storage space area, and dude, they got everything. Big ass kitchen. You ever been in one of them NASCAR haulers?
Oh, I've seen them. I've seen the inside.
Oh, they are the fucking most awesome thing, dude.
This is the funniest part too about the trailer. I said pops up in the bunk in the back, and then I get a text like right in the middle of the night. I don't know if I can sleep in here. It's kind of tight. I was like, Pops, you were in the Navy, and he was like, yeah, but that was years ago.
It is. It's like you got like 2.5 feet of clearance above your head.
Is that
when you're
Lori
laying
down?
You know what?
No, that's Pale Rider. Okay. I need
Pale Rider's
glasses.
here? Oh my God! Here we go.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Nita's
Born and
really-
raised.
Well, what I eventually want to do is I'm talking to Wes and Liam about this. Is I'm talking with Pops too. Is I want to do a Halloween stream with all
fun.
these guys, and
I do CromCon on Halloween, bro. Last weekend. of the month.
What we're going to be doing is our Halloween stream is going to be like the day before, and we can't. It's like New Year's. We count up to like midnight, and then we go all night and on the 31st, and then we rest, and then that's it.
See, I do CromCon on Halloween. Hollow CromCon, just like I did last year, which 29th, 30th, 31st.
Like a religion I don't want to be a part of.
Oh, come on. You
Hey,
guys
is that
know
the
you love it. You know you loved CromCon last year.
But Pops, you can stop in just to say hello.
Okay.
Well, you got. Let me see. We'll just have one of your segments part of the show.
Yeah, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it kind of like we're thinking about doing it kind of like Svengoolie, where we basically have like some.
Tell you what, Dan, I will give you the Saturday night, the 30th, so you can do your countdown to midnight. The Saturday night panel from 9 to midnight.
Oh, sweet!
Nice.
There you go. You can do your countdown to the 31st right then and there.
We want to, and thanks so much, Pops. And what we want to do too is we're planning on getting public domain horror movies and having them play.
Oh, nice.
We're going to be doing like little talk in between them and all that. Get guests. I got some friends that do music like dubstep and all that type of stuff. We'll get some of their stuff recorded, do that, and just have a blast. And just have people just like going on and say, oh, this movie sucks and all this type of stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Okay, I'm putting this in the calendar now, so I don't forget. That's the overtime slot.
Oh, thanks, Pops.
9 o'clock to midnight, or however long you go. I don't even care. You can go as late as you want.
Yeah, we want this to be as the thing that we did at the con too is we wanted people to have fun. That's all we wanted. And this is one of those things too. Halloween, like here in Georgia and Savannah, is big. So
yeah, hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. We're literally built on top of the dead here in Georgia.
So true.
So we'll do it. I'm trying to think if we should really go full Svengoolie and have like Wes and all them dressed up.
Oh yeah, everybody's
dressed
got
up
a
every
costume.
Halloween stream.
Everybody's got a costume. Didn't you see how I was last year?
Mm-hmm.
You see my costumes from last year? I did Comics Gandalf. And what was the other one I did, Nita?
Pops, I didn't see you last year. We was on bad terms because I was being a cunt, remember?
It was called the Needying.
you know you watched it, Nita.
You got the Purge, and then you have the Needying.
I did Comics Gandalf one night, and I did Alice Cooper the next night.
Oh, sweet.
The first night I remember I grew the beard out. I had the beard. It wasn't real long, but I grew it out, and the kids painted it white, and they painted my hair all white, and I came out as the Comics Gandalf on Saturday night. And then I washed all the fucking white out, shaved the fucking beard and everything off, put the Alice Cooper makeup on. The kids painted my fucking hair black.
Oh, sweet.
I had the top hat, and it was like,
hell
that's
yeah.
the day Joe was born. That's the day Joe was born. This is Joe. We call him Joe because it could be Joe Mama, Joe Daddy, Joe Sister, Joe Brother. We don't know who he is, right? Okay, it's Joe. Joe.
Well,
this guy took on a life of his own. He's on the cover of a comic book called Quint. No lie. The one on the cover's got red eyes because before I put the googly eyes in there, underneath that he's got red eyes. So, those are the googly eyes.
Well, there is another type of stream that we can't do right now, and I want to do something called a Viking stream. It's basically where we put on the Viking helmets and we all drink mead.
Oh my gosh!
We know how to party.
Yeah, we just all sit there and do that. I have to find if Pops would like to do that one day. The mead stream, the Viking stream.
Look, I have a network. I'm open to people hosting shows if they want to actually do it. I don't want somebody to say, I'm going to do a show on your channel and then only come out once.
And we do all the work, make your show notes, get your cards set up, get you an intro, and then the motherfucker don't show. You want to talk about a way to get written off real quick. Bitch, you think bailing on me during a campaign is bad?
No.
Bail on me when I've produced a show.
Trust me.
Does that happen often? Because I'll take their spot.
Yeah, honestly, Tanner, you'd be surprised. But what's really cool,
man.
You got to see this too. Like I was telling Pops when he was getting here with all these problems. I was like,
Ginger?
What's up, Mike?
But it was like, what was it? How he said in National Lampoon's Vacation? He said, "This is not a trip anymore. This is a quest."
Dude, it started out a quest. Just not knowing if I was going to make the very first bus without the dude that just happened to be in town because he's made a mistake and he was honorable about handling it.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
First person I met was somebody who's, hey, no matter what, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do my best to make sure I do it, right?
Damn straight.
And if I can't do it, you know what I'm doing? I'm calling somebody else.
Find somebody that
I
can.
screwed up. Can you handle this for me? Hey, Rich, I fucked up, man. You got this. I will go out of my way to get somebody else to do it if I can't do it.
Damn straight.
You know, I mean,
and that's a rare breed.
I'm telling you. But see, back in the day, it wasn't a rare breed, Nita.
No.
I can remember.
Back in the day, we had
look,
honor and integrity.
we all had that. We all looked out for each other, man. If one of my friends needed a couch, it was right there. Go ahead.
Community.
Okay. People now, no.
He's every man for himself.
Now you funny too. Y'all remember George Thorogood, right? Yeah. Hey, man, old lady, she kind of funny. Yeah, now you funny too. Okay. That's what happened. Everybody got all about me.
Yep.
I will never be me.
Well, Pops, too, that guy that you made contact with and his buddy, I hope that one day you could get into his buddy's shop and do a show from there. That'd be awesome.
Which one?
The guy that got the Lyft driver. Yeah, the Lyft driver.
Oh, no. See, they do a thing in Connecticut, I think he said, and they go to Gen Con. I think the company that the game he represents or helps set up for is in Connecticut, but they go to Gen Con. He goes there, he helps them set up. He goes, I kind of work for, volunteer for is exactly how he said it. It's like he doesn't really work for the company, but he always helps them out. They're friends of his, right?
Yeah.
You know, but I will definitely get that info from him so that we can all network with them too, because they're also, doing games. Oh, and you know what else? I got this email from or a friend request from somebody who make China board game. Make good China board game. I'm like,
watch yourself.
Yeah, I'd have to see some kind of results before I tell my friends to go to you to make their games. So don't tell me who you are. Tell me what you've done.
Yep.
Right.
Show me your work and then introduce yourself.
And
I was trying to
we
get
had another person join the group, or that I talked to recently that was talking about trying to find an agent to represent them to get them their prints and stuff into places like Walmart and whatnot. And look, we've been doing this for a couple of years, right, Nita?
Yes,
Have you ever seen an agent looking for comic book artists?
No.
Okay.
No. But I see comic book artists looking for agents.
This is the whole thing. We're kind of the agents in this industry. We're kind of the ones that get people seen and find them places to do their work. I've never seen an agent looking for a comic artist.
Mm-mm.
So that's, I call myself a promoter.
I'll go.
Marketer, whatever.
Yeah. We're the agents of this industry. We're the one doing that work, trying to get you guys work.
Yeah, when it's free, it's promo. When it's paid, it's marketing.
There you go. That's pretty much the truth. Look, Chris knows you pay me, I'm going to go extra for you.
Damn straight.
Than I do that everybody else. I'm going to make sure
you're priority.
Right? I'm going to play that video every show. Laughing Rogue. You're going to hear about it. We did the demo. We definitely set up to do the demo for the Gods of Metal because I want people to like it. He was over there doing the demo at his table for the Gone Hunting game.
Yeah, that went real well.
Now, yeah, go ahead and tell everybody about that, Chris, because you did pretty good in the marketing of a pre-order. Getting some pre-orders for that game. So you were over there doing a solid demo, obviously.
All right, guys, I got to get rolling because I got a little time of the day and I got to get work done.
Bye, Dan.
Good seeing you, Dan.
Tell Tank he better show up next time.
Yeah, and I want to see that. I want to see the succubus picture that he did. Tell him to accept my request.
Yes. Yes. I'll get him done.
That's the other thing. Tank don't use Facebook much, but tell him to, at least interact with those of us on the team.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way we can get a hold of people. You know?
Yes.
But yeah, people they actually asked for the autograph down there and everything. That was freaky weird because I'm not used to that kind of crap. So yeah. But I did get this when I came back, so see if I can show that.
Oh, Lori.
Nice. Oh yeah.
That came in. I didn't open it yet because I did the digital copy too. So, but yeah,
there you go,
man.
So she put a seal on that one, just like, oh man,
She
just like on
brought
Facebook.
it, man. Everybody who's gotten fulfilled, she fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I was a broke ass. I couldn't fucking get that one.
Story of my life.
You know.
We got her book 2 pre-launch campaign up and running yesterday. So we did the testing, and she has the what do you call it, the sign-up page.
Right.
That's
Oh,
all
the-
right.
the
Oh, we'll
pre-launch
drop
stuff?
that link then, man, because I ain't seen it, and I got to be able to promote that. You know.
Mike Jimmy, if you have never eaten during a live stream, bro,
I know he acts like
streamer?
he can't put an avatar up. He acts like he can't put an avatar up and shovel it in. What the hell?
Get on that and be like,
Phrasing.
I love you guys. Y'all fun, man. We had a blast over the weekend. I ain't lying. What? What?
my wallpaper's coming in today. Thank God. I'm so tired of this office looking like this.
It's the little things.
It is. It really is. I'm so excited about some fucking ghetto ass wallpaper. For real. It's my zebra
Yes.
striped wallpaper.
Drop the link and I'll show it
Do it.
right now. Drop the link and I will show it
What's
right
teeny talk?
now.
Yeah, hold on, let me get. God damn it.
All right, look, there you go. That's what Stephen B has been doing. Stephen, this one ain't really a draw stream. It's just kind of no. But yeah, you know you're more than welcome to come out and keep doing that. All right, because that's what you do, brother.
That's, that's gonna be one of the prints I'm selling at the convention.
Cool. Yeah, man, I hope you do real good. You let us know where you're at, all that, so we can post it in the group. Let everybody know that you're there.
I'm gonna be live streaming the thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kids learning, yo. The kids learning.
If I can figure if I can figure out how to do that.
When did we start going back to COVID rules?
Mainly though, at a con, you got to have really good Wi-Fi, and there's a lot of people up there sucking up the bandwidth. So the best thing is to have your own hotspot, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never
No
did
hotspot?
COVID rules.
Yeah, have your own hotspot dedicated to your stuff with a password on it, so nobody else can suck up
Yes.
their bandwidth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something I wish we would have done for MegaCon, because when we tried to stream just from the fucking hotel room, not even on the convention floor, was a nightmare.
Good night.
Yeah. Make sure you get a hold of them early and say, I need electricity, I need this. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh yeah, electricity too. You got to have that.
Yeah.
have a separate phone. Like one of them phone charger things. Charge it up real good. So if your phone
Well,
dies,
hopefully the
don't
way
charge
things
it
are
up.
going, they're going to start having streaming tables in a regular, even at the larger cons, so they'll know our needs by then.
They were supposed to have. They were supposed to have other streamers at that con. I was the only person I saw live.
You would think that would be a standard category. Vendors table, artists, streamers.
Small
now-
press.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be press, right? I mean, when I go to other cons representing my network, I get a press pass and I walk around doing interviews.
Well, you've been to Motor City, right?
No, I went to Grand Rapids and I went to Hall of Heroes.
Oh man, I used to when I was a recruiter. I got the Army to pay for an Army booth, so I could go, so I could go around and meet all the cool people that were there.
And y'all need to go check out Admiral Grizzly too, because
We didn't get anything out of it, but man, it was a lot of fun. And they
now
still
there
do
were
it.
Navy
But,
recruiters
no,
there.
when
We
you,
talked to them during
when
the
you sign
show.
up with them, they have everything broken down. Like they got it down to a science. Like, and it is a well-oiled machine for all your internet and your power and all that stuff. I was really impressed with it.
Well, I was impressed with my team being able to come up with all the answers on their own, right? I mean, and people like Jeremy that helped us on day one when we couldn't set up. We were missing the one cord we needed, right? And Jeremy came through. The next day we wasn't missing anything. We had the extra stuff we needed on top of the extra cord, right?
That's awesome.
You know, the speakers, we had everything. Look, the only thing we were missing was the big screen behind us, and we're gonna have that next time. For sure. You
All right,
know?
I'm trying to get us
I'm
into
gonna
either.
go. It was nice talking to you all.
All right, Steven.
All right, Steve.
Be
Steven,
cool.
good seeing
I gotta
you.
get back to work.
All right, man.
All right.
Right there. Back Crips and Legends #2, yo, Stephen B.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hail Comicsgate.
All right.
There
See
we
you, bud.
Now
I'm trying to get us into like the not New York, New Jersey HorrorCon, PA HorrorCon kind of a thing. They have other ones around my area. There's some out near Philly that I'm trying to get us into. So it's a process. But if we can, if you want to come back down, you know where the hell the Harrisburg station is now. We can get you there.
Well, I told you I've been to the train station there before. Now I've been to both, right?
Yep.
You know,
not
I don't
far
know.
apart.
I might try to find somebody local around. Like Brad and I could probably get to Harrisburg. He just didn't think his car would make it all the way down, you know. And now that Brad's seen how much fun it is doing the show live, maybe he want to get in on some of that. And I'll have my sidekick for the shows there with me too, right? You know, my live show guy, my cameraman, my dude, Brad Arnie, you know.
Yeah, if I get a booth, I'll let you know.
Say what?
If I get a booth, I'll let you know.
Cool. I want to show Phantasmagorical's new little video she made for Lug and Tug. If y'all don't know who Lug and Tug is, you're about to find out. Let me see. Share the old screen. I have to mute myself before I hit it. Okay, let me see. Back that dude up. Pause it. Oh, I said pause it. Back it up. All right. Almost ready. That was great. I love it. That is for the littlest umbrella. Littlest umbrella, y'all know.
For sure.
So go check that out because you can find that really easily if you just type in Umbrella Girl, Littlest Umbrella, anything like that. It'll come up everywhere because they're pretty popular. And good stuff, man. You know, if you guys know if you know Lola Meets, that's her daughter and husband that do that book. Yeah, Lug and Buck, man. And the kids are Lug and Buck. You know, so awesome stuff. All right, so we got about 15 minutes left. Nita, it's your time.
Wait, hold up. All right, my bad. What?
It's show time. Who you love? Who you want to talk about real quick?
Shit, man. Okay, so let me think. Daphne Lage has Ego Raven Air, the first unicorn, launching I think August 22nd. The volume 1 trade paperback is coming out, complete with the issues 1 through 4. She's gonna have a new nude variant for issue 1 that's pretty hot, so check that out. Nina Daisy Arbeline has Sunrise Blossoms 1 through 3 coming out pretty soon.
Rodney, Roadkill Rampage.
Yeah, Roadkill Rampage 3 is on Kickstarter. You know, the continuing saga of Tessa's Nightmare from Hell. Make sure you hit that out. There's Birds of a Feather. Snowpaw issue 2 is coming out from Rob Multari. It's in pre-launch now. Glaring of White Ash is another good one on Kickstarter. Model Behavior number 4 is on Kickstarter. Hey, kiddo. Six Gun Gorilla. Issue 8 is on Kickstarter. Bushy Boo Circus is on Kickstarter. The Roaring is in launch mode. Fuck, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a ton. There's a ton right now. There's so much out there. Reign of Ages. William Samuel Courtney is out.
I'm not sure everybody
Tom, number 5. Dragon Girl Albino Warrior. It goes on and on.
So yesterday, a conveyor belt at Menards tried to eat my grandson's arm.
Oh no! Did you bite it back?
No, my son, the hero.
He nodded.
Okay.
Good boy.
My son, the guy who runs Tour to Fire and puts it out while everybody else is running away, okay, grabbed, you know, at Menards, they got the conveyor belts that roll on the thing, grabbed his arm and was pulling it in. And my son grabbed that thing and went, just a little scratch, huh? Did Dad come to the rescue? Huh?
You had to put Bernard Band-Aids, and then we had to take the Bernard Band-Aid off and then put this one on it.
Yeah. Did your dad come to your rescue? Yeah, he's a hero, huh?
Daddy's a hero.
Heck yeah.
That's my son, man. And I told him, I was like, dude, you're just built that way. He goes, I panicked. I said, yeah, you panicked, but you thought the right thing. You didn't grab his arm and pull it out and shit. You grabbed that machine and you ripped that thing open so he could get his arm out. You know, it's like, you don't. 2 days ago? Yeah, it's like he doesn't run from that. At work, he was at work and something caught on fire that was like, could have easily blown up. Okay, it was like, and the people that investigated afterwards were like, he saved your building. You know, because that shit would have went boom. My son ran over there and put that shit out. Everybody else is running away. You know, that's the kind of person he is inside, right? And I'm proud as hell of that dude, man. He's amazing.
For sure.
And I was like, dude, you know, you're what a hero is. You're the epitome of what a hero is. You go and do the thing. You don't stand back there and hold up a sign or you know, try to figure out whether or not I should do this. You just act. That's what a hero does. You know?
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, he is fantastic. He's a freaking super dad, man. You know, he's a Sealy, bro. That's all I can say. You're tough, huh? You're a Sealy too, huh? Tell you a little story. His brother came home from camping the other day and was carrying a whole bunch of stuff, and he went to kick the screen door open with his arm, and screen door broke, cut his arm all up in about the same place, got stitches. Like one day and then the other day. Both days I was gone, or on Saturday and Sunday, one of them got messed up in the exact same place. And when,
that's
when
what it
Isaac's
is. You were
here,
gone, you know.
When Isaac's here, we will let him tell his story as well.
You got to be there to keep him out of trouble.
Well, you know, I mean, they were at the store with Mom and Dad. I wouldn't have been there anyway, right? I mean, he was at Menards with Mom and Dad. I wouldn't have been there. I'd have been sitting in his chair promoting people because that's what, you know. I'll tell you what, I'm glad to be back in my own chair, my own comfy chair, because bus rides, oh my God, man.
Yeah,
But they're not as bad as they used to. The bus was far more comfortable than it used to be.
Yeah.
Especially being able to charge my phone right there at the seat. That was nice.
Cool.
In fact, the worst part of the trip was the meth whore that I ended up sitting next to on the ride back, who was like, took my drink and just took a sip of it and then tried to hand it back to me. I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm good.
We are not dating.
Okay, you need to go back upstairs, buddy. I'll be up in a few minutes, okay? About lunchtime, or did Mom give you lunch? Mom sleeping? Okay, I'll be up and give you lunch in a minute, all right?
Yeah, it is about that time.
I'll be up in a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce, Pops, because I do need to go
Okay.
feed my kids. But also, I wanted to mention Rabbit's Badass Song.
Yes.
In pre-launch now, too.
Yes.
And I fucking love that shit. And fried chicken. All right, y'all, I'm out.
And they're expecting, too.
Later.
They announced the other day that they're expecting a baby. So, congrats to them. Sweet. What? Oh.
I know. Leaves you on a cliffhanger.
Tanner, we are launching your book, Rin, the Intergalactic Mercenary, Thursday. 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Madness Comic Network. Everybody tune in. Back this one. Looks fun. I think I need him and Sim to get together and do a crossover. Because, wow. I mean, definitely got that same vibe.
Heck
you
yeah.
know. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Launching what on the 12th?
Oh, we're doing Slaughterville Book 2, The Slasher. Yeah, so that's coming out the 12th. And then in September, we're going to have Gone Hunting coming out. So we'll have, for Book 2, we're going to have Luke Stone's, we call it the Naked variant. And so he did a cover for Book 1 that we're going to put out. For Book 3, I talked to Greg Bow over there, and honestly, that dude looks like he's pissed off 97% of the time, right? I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk to this dude. But then you go to him, and he's like,
He's all smiles, yeah.
He's the happiest dude you'll ever meet in your life, right?
Yeah.
You don't expect it because he looks like he's going to punch you in the dick. But no, he's nice.
Yeah, he was way cool.
He said he's going to do a cover for Book 3, so that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, there were 3 people on Celebrity Row or whatever that we talked to out of all of them that came over to the table and said hi. And you can tell those are the people that care, right?
Yeah.
They care about the fans, about their fan base, about growing their fan base. Dude, Greg Bow gets it. What can I say? So go check out his stuff too. And forget all the dumb shit. He's a great artist and he's a nice guy.
Yep.
So when he was really a nice guy. I was the same way. I was like,
oh my God,
I'm pissed off. What the fuck happened to him? But yeah, he was all smiles. He was cool.
Yep.
Tanner, you're going to go down in history as the first person to ever do a drawing at a live Madness comic table, bud.
That was so
you
much
even
fun.
did it before Tank, and he was there the whole time. Right? So, we're going to make sure we never forget that. And Chris, look, he's the author of the what did we call it? The Race to Harrisburg. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's going to go down in Madness history too, because I'm telling you, dude had his foot in it all the way.
Georgia to PA in 9 hours, man.
Yeah, and we got there in time for the bus, and the ride home was smooth, dude.
That's good.
The ride home was smooth. Didn't have no issues on the way home. So, my son came and picked me up in South Bend, so I didn't have to worry about a lift. And got home, got some food in me, got a shower, went to bed. I don't know what time I said goodnight last night, but I didn't. It might have been 8 hours between then and when I came back online, but I only slept about 6 then because Junior woke up. So I did get 6 hours sleep last night, Chris.
That's good.
More than I got the whole weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, had a blast. Thanks you guys for coming out. Chris, thank you guys for making this weekend like totally awesome.
No fun. I like it. It was fun.
Thank you. It was
we
awesome.
will be doing more stuff like that. That was
fun. I'm looking to book shows now, and if I can get you out here, I will.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds like
y'all
fun.
have a good day. I'm gonna play the rest of my commercials, and I'll be out.
Have a good one.
We'll see you.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within. otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous, let's misbehave. When Adam won Eve's hand, he wouldn't stand for teasing. He didn't care about those apples out of season. They say the spring means just one thing to little lovebirds. We're not a